but the next one is the originator, the
Hey, 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 hey,
creator.
hey, 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 hey.
All right, what's
Okay,
up?
look. I tried to stay quiet. I did a good job. I did not cut you off all show, but I'm gonna have to cut you off now because I need to intro this woman. You were doing a good job, but I'm gonna cut in for this one because this is my heart right here. Okay, so fall back for me. Esmee, Esmee. Okay, let me tell you about Esmee. Esmee is amazing, and without this next poet, this entire event would not be. Okay, would not be. So I don't know what y'all are doing. If y'all are drinking, if y'all are eating, whatever, put it down. I need y'all to focus because this one right here is about to take us on a journey. My lovely Esmee, please come and take us on this journey.
My dear little ones, before I take my last breath, I want to tell you my story. I know people think they know everything there is to know about me, but they don't know the whole story. A story that both started and almost ended tragically until someone far greater than me believed in me, saw beauty in me. I'll tell you about him in a minute. But to understand, we have to go all the way back to the beginning. And no, not my very tiny beginning, because that stage is basically a blur, but back to the day that I emerged. I hear that the birth of a child is a beautiful thing. Mother and father welcoming child with open arms, a cause for celebrating. But that day I came into this world was anything but that. No mom, no dad. Apparently, being royalty means you're too important to stick around and wait on your babies, these majestic monarchs, so-called kings and queens, taking flight with their pretty wings. No time for me or my hundreds of siblings. We had to grow up fast, and we came into this world hungry. You have no time to feel sorry for yourself when you're small, abandoned, orphaned, forgotten. It's either eat or be eaten in these green streets, and we were hungry. We had an insatiable appetite. So besides the green, nothing else mattered. Not even the predators coming after us. We were judged unfairly, hated, frequently called everything from dark and ugly to creepy and scary. And sadly, many of my siblings would either die or move on. But I didn't know love, so no love lost. I was hungry, no parents, left alone, no exes, no O's, just exo that grows and molts as I continue to grow. But truth be told, this milkweed game had taken its toll. And I was tired. So I got down on all fours, all sixes, all 16s, and I called out to whoever was listening to me, please save me. And that's when I heard a voice say softly, these green streets are not your destiny. You have the power to change. That voice, it made me come alive that day. Someone saw something in me, believed that I could change. So I followed that voice all the way down to a dark, quiet place. And even though I could not see his face, I continued to listen to him as his silky words would spin sweet chords around my shattered soul, swelling my torso with hope. How did he know that voice? It was celestial, but gentle, gently calming my inner chaos. But wait, I thought, no, I can't change. I'm too tiny, too small, too afraid. I have no family, no home. My parents, they didn't stay. Just please let me die. Why try? It's just too late. Spin. Even if your own father and mother abandoned you, I myself will take you in. I shouted, stop speaking. I fought, turned, and twisted. I resisted, tried not to listen. And then I heard him speak again. Spin. If you listen to me, you will dwell in security and be undisturbed by the dread of calamity. You are protected under this lofty cedar tree. I didn't know what was happening to me. The more I fought against that voice of his, the more his silky words would form a chrysalis. His love would be the meta to my morphosis. I grew calmer and calmer with every push and twist until finally I gave in. Spin. Do not be molded by this system, but be transformed. And then a new stage. I began to change. I shed this old skin, put on the new one within. I began to transition under his loving cocoon of protection. I was growing, developing, entering a new chapter, new eyes to see the bigger picture, a new tongue that would long for sweet nectar of truth, the sweet taste of wisdom. And I'd listen with great attention as he made me his pupil. This stage would be a lesson in change. And then one miraculous day, this once dark and ugly, creepy and scary, hungry, abandoned, forgotten orphan emerged a new person. No longer a prisoner to the greed that consumed me. My chains now broken, no longer heartbroken. My heart was aflutter as I danced on light. He said, I earned my wings. Sometimes you have to crawl before you can fly, before you can soar to unimaginable heights. And the highlight of my life was when he gave me a new family. That's right. A new family that would never abandon me. And there were millions of others just like me. Can you imagine? And we would travel thousands of miles to gather together in a magnificent and colorful display of gratitude to our Father. And Father, I'm grateful. So that's my story, a legacy to leave on to you, my little ones. I don't have much longer to go, so just a few parting words before you emerge and this cycle recurs. May you never think that I did not love you. May you always find the courage to go on. It's inside you. May you truly believe that there is beauty within you. And may you please pay attention when that voice above calls upon you to change.
Let's go.
Yo, excellent.
Do us like that.
Very good.
My goodness.
Beautiful.
Esmee,
With the butterfly effect. I love it. You pulled it. I'm not muted. You pulled it out. Great delivery, great story. If you couldn't catch it, that the whole butterfly, just everything is just a beautiful piece. That piece from the beginning to the end. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Esmee.